Welcome to what is the beginning of a series of what I like to call meditations on eczema. For many years I've looked online and in books and even to dermatologists for advice on eczema and how to deal with it and how to live with it, and I don't see too much in the way of dealing with eczema on a spiritual, psychological, and emotional level. And if you have eczema, if you know someone with eczema, you know that it is much more than just having itchy skin. It is emotionally and psychologically draining, confusing. It's very taxing on your stress levels, which affects your immune system and just your ability to communicate and relate to other people or let them know what you need in terms of emotional support, and also how to think of yourself and your body while you're scratching, while you're dealing with the aftermath and trying to heal all these rashes and wounds that are self-inflicted, but not willingly. At least, within ourselves we know we're trying to fight it, but it's not always clear to other people. So these next 12 videos that I'm going to share with you are about how to deal with different aspects of having eczema. I don't know if I'll touch upon every single aspect of it. There could be parts that I miss, but to begin this meditation, I will share an idea or a theme and elaborate on it in hopes that it will be helpful, useful, maybe eye-opening for someone out there who sees this video. So today's theme is on acceptance. One of the hardest things in dealing with eczema is just being able to accept yourself and your situation, your skin, your nails, just, usually there's a questioning of why is it even happening? Why is it happening as much as it is, as intensely as it is? Why is my body so sensitive? Why is my skin so itchy for this amount of time? Why do I even have the skin? And in doing all of this questioning and doing all of this judging, it is sort of like doing a constant rejection of ourselves, rejecting our lives, rejecting our genetics, rejecting our response to it, or a feeling of lack of control over it, sort of a feeling of helplessness, and it completely disconnects us from ourselves. We reject ourselves. It's hard to accept having eczema when you first have it, and if you have it for a long amount of time and it becomes chronic, it's very hard to accept the progression that it can take, because it travels, or it can travel to different parts of the body. It can fluctuate because of many factors. Any factor that affects health can affect eczema. Any emotional factor or mental factor that can affect your body can affect eczema. Because it's very connected to our physical sense of touch and our nerve endings, and they're so heightened and highly sensitive that just any kind of imbalance in our body can trigger an itch, and it may last a short or long amount of time. It's progression, and it's the way it plays out in our body day to day can be very mysterious, and that can be hard to accept because it's not what we want. At least, that's not what we intend to do, not intentionally, not purposefully. It just happens, and we just take it and deal with it as best as we can, however which way it shows itself. But in rejecting ourselves and in disconnecting from our bodies and experience, just trying to disassociate from the whole thing and not really own it, it can aggravate the itch even more. Ironically, in my experience, being anxious, depressed, stressed out about my scratching and my rashes made it impossible for me to offer myself support, offer myself comfort, offer myself a way to problem solve and to try to figure out what's really going on. And that increased my stress levels because I just didn't want to deal with it. I didn't want to own it. I didn't want to take any responsibility for it. It just seemed out of my hands. Most days it was. And I mean, as a child, being 5, being 10, even being 20, it was really hard to just deal with it with my peers, and I just wish I wasn't myself. I wish I had a different body. I wish I had different skin. I wish I just had a whole different life, a whole different situation. But when I hit my mid-20s and even now into my early 30s, I've learned that it's not going anywhere, and the only way to deal with it is with myself, is to accept my body as it is, my skin as it is, even with a flare, even with a rash, even a rash that's on fire. It is mine. It is mine to deal with like any other stressful thing in life. And the only way to get past it is to go through it. It really is. The only way to really make headway is to completely, take your life, by the balls and, take it and own it. And in seeing it clearly, in incorporating it into your daily life, in just accepting your imperfections. Already that will lower your stress levels, which will of course increase your immune system, which will have its own progression of positive chain reactions that will lead into a much easier way to live with eczema, even if you have not figured out how to heal your eczema yet. There are definitely real techniques out there that I have discovered for myself that possibly other people have discovered, and I just, hadn't seen it before I discovered the techniques that I use now to handle my itching. But it first had to come from the mind. The ability to heal, the ability to access healing methods and techniques that worked for me, and that I hope will work for you once I get around to filming those topics, only came after I just, surrendered. I let go of the need to control, let go of the need to not be myself in order to mentally feel a little bit better about my situation, if that makes any sense. The only way that I or anyone with eczema or anyone with any kind of disease in general will be able to heal is at first through acceptance of your body, of your mind, everything, all of its flaws, all of its imperfections, your life, your family, just anything, just everything in your life is a part of the healing process. And acceptance will help you to accept healing in your life. So I hope that these thoughts resonated with you or someone you know. If you have eczema, I feel for you. I still go through it. I definitely still have flares. In fact, I'm dealing with a food allergy rash right now on my neck and on my hands. And it's alright because I've been through it before, and I know I've been over it. I know I've gone through it before, and I will again. And so can you. If you don't have eczema, but you know someone who does, please share this video. Please share the message. If they don't want to watch the video, just offer hope, because that's one of the best things you can do for someone with eczema, is to just be supportive and just to accept them as they are too. It will make life a lot easier for everyone if everyone feels accepted. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next meditation video.